Wednesday. Let's turn this down. Hey folks, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Rick here from Big Twin Brewing. And it is actually Tuesday. I'm doing some cleaning in the brew house and having a brew. I cracked open my growler of my darkest Hellas. Look how dark that is. That's just terribly dark, but it tastes good, and that's all that counts. It's pretty clear. It smells awesome. Cheers. That's good. So I've been cleaning up the brew house today. Every bucket, carboy, everything I own except the two that I have in the fermenter are clean for a change. Usually I don't have that. Usually I have at least something dirty sitting there waiting for me to wash it. And I'm tired of washing stuff. But that's the greatest part about being a brewer, to wash things. So this week, much to talk about. I kegged my Irish Red. Excuse me. It went to shit. Still tastes good. Yeah. So I kegged my Irish Red. I washed my other two kegs. Got a lot of beer. Got a lot of beer that I've reviewed, and some interesting beers, some stuff, or so-called beers, some stuff I've never had before, and opportunity to try them. And, you know, I'm not a professional reviewer. I'm not even close to even an amateur reviewer, but learned a lot. Got the opportunity to taste a lot of great beers in the West Coast. So cheers to y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity, and cheers to SJ and the boys that were the hubs and everybody for doing a great job and making this thing successful. It's been a lot of fun. And regardless of how my beer gets rated or not, it was just an excellent opportunity. And you know, my beer is probably not to stand the test of time. It's just a simple ESB, but I figured, what the hell, right? It's something I enjoy drinking, and I figured, maybe somebody else will too. I did a little video on the brew house. Somebody had asked if I would show it. You know, it's kind of a makeshift brew house. I did what I could with the money I had, and still got to get a bunch of stuff, but I got to sneak that money by the old lady, because building this room was way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. You know, I did all the work myself, but I was kind of hoping I'd get away with about 3. That didn't work. So, whatever. It is what it is, and you know, maybe next tax time comes around, I can buy a few more things. But for now, I gotta live with what I got. There's a new homebrew store in El Paso, which is awesome. I know most of y'all aren't from this area, or I don't think any of y'all are. I'm the only one, but if anybody's watching from El Paso or the El Paso area, EP Home Brewing Supply and Equipment, I think it is. Open up on Rojas. Go check it out. Guy's a real cool guy. Him and his the owner and his employee Julio. They're real nice people. So go give them a shout, support them, because you know, driving 50 miles to get to a homebrew store or everything over the internet for us has been that way since I started. It's just a pain in the butt. It's nice to be able to walk into a store and maybe change some stuff as you're there checking things out. So cheers to them for opening up a new homebrew store in El Paso, so that I can drive just across town and get it. So anywho, like I said, trying to cut this short, sweet. So sign up for Uvu. They do an Uvu I can watch, and who knows, brewing on my own maybe while they're doing it. But just just to enjoy great conversation and be a part of this community. I appreciate it, and everybody's been great. I don't know how many subscribers I have, but I was thinking I'd have like 3, and I think I got like 30 or something. So it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. This is an excellent community, and I am elated and honored to be a part of it. So cheers to everybody. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, and have a great week. Hey folks, well, I said I would go ahead and run through my system just to kind of show you what it looks like. Somebody had asked on YouTube, so I was going to give you a quick shot. I'm going to make some beer, so I thought I'd run through it real quick before it gets all dirty. So, have a 3-tier system, a hot liquor tank, mash tun, and then a boil kettle. Mash tun, I used to only have one thing of insulation on it, and then I picked up a couple more, or a little more of the insulation stuff. I just haven't taped it off nice with the silver tape yet, but basically that's 3 wraps so that it keeps temperature a little better. This is my hot liquor tank. It's got a temperature probe on one side and the element on the other side. There's a little bit of water in there because I'm getting ready to brew, but you can see the element, the temperature probe sticking inside there. Then in my mash tun, I just have a false bottom. I have a temperature, a Blickman temperature thermometer on the front of it, which tells me what the temperature is. It's actually set a little high for 5-gallon batches. I've got a elbow, stainless steel elbow that comes out the side here for when I'm sparging. This is what I use when I'm sparging. Sits on the grain bed, and then that's connected. Or when I'm whirlpooling, I'll use a longer hose. When I'm whirlpooling, I use a longer hose to help a whirlpool. To step mash, I use this cheap 12-volt water pump, and when I'm step mashing, it'll be over here. I'll pull out from here and go through this rim system, and this rim system has a temperature probe in the top and a heating element in the bottom, and we'll run it out of here through the rim system back into here, whirlpool, and to do step mashing, and just to generally keep the mash tun to temperature. But now that I have this a little more insulation, it'll probably hold temperature a little better. Then once that's done, pump it into the boil kettle. Boil kettle has a bigger heating element. Well, it's the same. It's both. They're both 5,500 watt elements. Both 5,500 watt elements, but this is just a bigger one, so it covers more ground, more surface area. Temperature probe in this one also, and that's about it. This is my electric cabinet. Basically, I watched Paul Wickseed's videos on his brew house build, and just kind of took the idea from everything he showed. So thanks, Paul, on how he how he did his thing. Mine's a little different. I did leave a filter in it because I plan on buying a filter, mounting it, somewhere over here, so that I can go through the filter. My wort chiller I'd like to have mounted here. Right now I use just a regular wort chiller that I built myself, and then I run into a bucket and with ice water in it to cool down the wort as quick as possible. I don't have a reverse wort chiller like some folks do, but I'm going to buy a plate chiller that I'd like to put right here, and then have it go, and then it'll come out and put into a kettle. But got to get the money by the wife. Just by watching Paul's videos, I learned a lot. So again, thanks for that, Paul. And that's my setup, and yeah, I'm gonna make some beer. So thanks for watching. Cheers.